Good evening and welcome everybody. Today we continue and finalize the No Smoking Cup 5. Some of you may have been there last week already when we played out most of the tournament, but unfortunately it lasted a little bit too long and we couldn't hold the grand final. That is why today the grand final will be played. It was postponed to this day and our grand finalists are JohnnyCage and Sheik. And this is not an error in the display of the overlay, by the way. Indeed, Sheik has the 1-0 lead because JohnnyCage decided not to play last week, but we could find a date for today. And yeah, only one match today. Only one best of 5 today here in the grand final. And we shall take a quick look at how the players got here in the end. JohnnyCage arriving from the upper bracket, defeating Mr. Winner, Cash, TGW, and already Sheik in the winner bracket final. Sheik then moved on past Dice in the lower bracket. This was a pretty cool game, and now they meet again in the grand final. We had quite a few different players here, and now our two strongest will be facing off in the very end for first place in the No Smoking Cup 5. The No Smoking Cup is always about raising awareness of the dangers of smoking and perhaps helping one or two players find the courage and the inspiration to quit smoking. As we know, all of us, smoking is very unhealthy, and if you want to, maybe take today as a day of inspiration to begin your journey to quit smoking. And if you don't want to, that's totally fine as well. And also the No Smoking Cup 5 and the previous No Smoking Cups, this tournament is also about discovering new maps. We have a very unusual map pool in this tournament, as I can show you here as well, with Brightwater Oasis, Crystals Below, Deja Vu, Full Moon, Rune Mall, Talon Rift Coast, and Zul Alor. This will be our first map of the day, by the way, Zul Alor, for our best of 5 grand final. And without much further ado, let's jump into map number 1. Alrighty, let me fix the overlay. Okay, now we're set. Like I said, Sheik has a 1-0 lead because JohnnyCage last week declined to play the final on that day. But now, in the best of 5, JohnnyCage will have a chance, and he's playing random, by the way. Not picking human, as he normally would, but going random instead. Interesting. Against Sheik's Undead, of course. And starts off with Orc. Orc in the past was always considered to be the counter to Undead. Nowadays, less clear, as it looks to be a good creep here for the DK. Creeping the first camp nicely with a lightning shield. And that is that level 2, by the way. Oh, it is! Wow. That's a great creep to go for. Seems like this map is good for everyone but Orc. Because with Militia or with a DK Lightning Shield, or also even theoretically with Ancient of War, creeping this camp super valuable. With Orc, bit of a different story. Blade Master pops the speed of scroll speed, I mean. And he's looking for something here. Of course, it has to be mentioned that if JohnnyCage loses the first map, things will get difficult. Sheik, if he moves up 2-0 here in this best of 5, this will be very hard to come back from. Oh, thank you, by the way, to Leon with the raid. Blade Master now finally level 2, but look at the DK, dude. He's getting level 2.5 over here already. This camp seems to be a bit difficult to creep, but he's gonna manage.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now the two are meeting in the middle of the map. Quite a few ghouls. You need to be careful here as the Orc with your movement. If the Grunt gets surrounded, that is not good. You can try to pop him out with the Windwalk, but that doesn't always work. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this yet, by the way. The maps here in the No Smoking Cup also have different skins for the buildings. as you can see here. Buildings having custom-made skins made by Hijomo from Hive Workshop, and also some units like the Grunts and the Acolytes have special skins. But so far JohnnyCage is able to prevent level 3 DK, which is a very big deal. Might change now though. Orc tier 2 is faster by a good amount. Shadowhunter 2nd is coming, and this is all looking indeed quite standard so far. On tier 2, soon to finish. Graveyard as well. Gonna have Slaughterhouse, and then a Lich 2nd. It's expected. Would be very valuable for the blade to get one last hit steal right here. Again, it's all about that level 3. One ghoul here might be going down with a couple of crits. Oh wow, that was 3 crits in quick succession. And gets the kill. Slightly lucky here with the RNG, with the critical strikes. But sometimes a bit of luck is what you need. Oh, Grunt. Almost surrounded. And I would say this is a good early game for Johnny. Again, the DK is not level 3. And 1 ghoul kill is also pretty nice to have. I'm pretty impressed with how JohnnyCage played with this, by the way. This is off-race Orc. Blade Master is never an easy hero to play, and this looked really solid so far. Here comes the Shadow. He knows he's got the second hero advantage for a long time, and we go for a big camp with Hex creeping right away. Well, I think it's actually not enough for the DK level 3, is it? I don't think it is. Yep, needs a little bit more. This again gives the Orc more time where he doesn't have to be worried about level 3 DK yet. Plus 4, not plus 8. Now some good experience. Item was sold. I didn't actually catch what it was, but apparently it wasn't very good. Here comes the Lich also with a custom skin. Didn't choose the skill point yet. Could go for Frost Armor or Nova. Would love to have both. Both are very good. We'll need a few more levels though. Slaughterhouse, Bestiary, tier 3 coming. This is all looking quite standard. JohnnyCage now needs to turn his attention more towards creeping, I would say. His Shadowhunter will need to level more if he wants to be very ready for the tier 3 push, because the tier 3 frenzy push from Undead is the first big dangerous moment of the game for the Orc, of course. And it's a solid part of the meta nowadays.
Players' forces are under attack.
In games like Happy versus Focus, Happy versus Lane, we've seen plenty of times. But a tier 3 push can oftentimes just win the game outright. But Johnny also needs a bit more levels. Not having that level 3 on the DK, he's so close. It's a very big deal. I think I prefer JohnnyCage's position though. I was a bit worried with the early game, with the DK having a head start and creeping. But honestly, this is a solid position now for Johnny. And normally, with Blade Master, triple hero play, the longer the game goes, the higher the hero levels become, the better it is for the Orc, normally.
A player's forces are
Also comes
under
down
attack.
quite a bit to items. Item can have a huge contributing effect in this matchup. One Wyvern to Kodo, by the way. No Raiders at all, and I think I like that. Against Ghouls, Raiders really don't work too well. So yeah, I'm a big fan here of the army comp for Johnny, I would say. Oh, doesn't want to steal the XP with the Blade Master. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Solo XP for the Shadow. Oh, look at that jump. And that is level 3 perfectly at a time when Frenzy Ghouls are ready. I like it. Oh, Coil Nova on the blade though. He feels the Frostburn. Trying to steal an item maybe, but doesn't get it. Big invuln, goes to the Lich. Here's the DC. Ready with the first stomp, hits it right away onto the ghouls. Blade Master shows up. He already has an Orb of Lightning, by the way. I think the TC brought it. The TC is dead. Hits the deck with the Coil Nova, but that was lots of mana invested from the Undead. One statue goes down. The statues here are the most important unit. Oh, there's the Purge! Purge from the Blade Master. The big weapon that the Blade has against the statue specifically. One Kodo goes down, but there's a backup Kodo still. Is it level 2 Kodo Aura, by the way? No, it is not. So I level 1 Kodo Aura at the moment. And now it's all about mana as well. Who's got more spells to keep fighting with? Grunt goes down, but Grunts hardly matter at this point in the game anymore, I would argue. And both players are taking quite heavy losses. Only a single hero fell, but lots of other units have gone down. And the healing is running out. That was the last heat wave. We have only 1 or 2 more coils left in the tank. TC returns. He was, of course, only level 1. Didn't take long for him to be revived. Would love to see at least 1 ring given to the TC. Maybe even 2. Although I would say 1 ring would be perfect. Because the Blade is carrying 2 rings of protection. Very valuable to have some of the TC. Now he does it. Transfers them over. Silence on the Blade. Wants to go for the invuln. Gets it. Still a very scrappy fight over here. Lots of skellies as well. TC's around again, and I think he's dead. He may have the armor now, but he's still only level 1. Gets a stomp out though, and that puts some good damage on the DK. A Purge could kill him, or at least trigger an item. Blade also has the invuln still. May need to use it. Needs to use it. There it is. Dodges the coil. Well done. Guard goes down. Johnny is doing this well. Look at the supply. I didn't even take a look at that for the longest time, but Johnny has managed to build himself a big supply lead here. And the TC again is being revived. And we have the Lin special triple Kodo play. Looks weird in an army like this, but the idea is Kodos are the least susceptible to Dark Ranger, meaning, you know, single fire, pick off, skellies being raised and stuff. That's the big downside of Headhunters. When you have lots of Headhunters, that can be a lot of undead skeletons through Dark Ranger. And the simple truth seems to be that Orc just doesn't seem to have a very good counter unit against ghouls. Everything is kind of okay, especially the heroes are good, but no really good counter unit. This is where the Kodos oftentimes seem to be one of the best late game choices that Orc can have.
A player's forces are under attack.
So the Mask is an amazing item, gives it to the Shadow right away, who's almost level 4. The Blade is already level 4. The TC is the one concern in this game. Everything else for Johnny's looking great. Only the TC is underleveled. If he makes it to 3, that's an enormous power spike. Oh, Legion Doomhorn, that's a great item. Lots of move speed increase here. The Legion Doomhorn and soon also through the Endurance Aura. I would say JohnnyCage is looking better and better in the crits already. 183, 189. Looking good. Johnny might be transitioning more into Berserkers, which I'm not a big fan of. Like I said earlier, I feel like they really fall victim to the Dark Ranger Black Arrow. Oh, look at that red cup item. Unlets love that one, don't they? Khadga's Gem of Health. I mean, Pipe of Insight, obviously. And the Blade Master should get another Invo Potion. Very important as well. 2 burrows are coming. The cement upgrade has been researched, so this little push into the burrows won't achieve that much. TC finally got level 2, by the way, but it's also a big upgrade for the entire Orc army. This Endurance Aura is very valuable. And the Blade Master now has so much bonus movement speed, by the way. That's so nice. From the 2 auras, Blade Master lots of bonus move speed. Makes it a lot easier for him to connect on targets. And now, we may have the next big brawl. I'm liking Johnny's chances, especially if it's close to his home base shop advantage. I think it would be a bit unwise for Sheik here to force a fight. Who has transitioned quite a bit into Gargs, by the way. Gargs and Destroyers should be able to win the air fight against a single Wyvern only. But Blade Master might be able to cut them down later on. If the Lich and the Dark Ranger make it level 3, this will be significant level ups. But that's still a little bit off. TC has plus 10 armor, by the way. That's great to have for that frontline hero. The berserkers are stuck behind the barracks. Whoops. Johnny will need to try to free them. Both players now going into upkeep. Johnny in the supply lead. But he's got some of his berserkers stuck. Okay, I think now he can connect them. What? They're still stuck! Oh my god, how is that still a trap? Nova ends the Bat Rider. Yeah, you need to cut this tree. This tree right here, buddy. Yeah, now he realizes. That is certainly annoying. But Johnny has lots of gold. Sheik has a bit of gold as well. He's trying to look for an item to buy, maybe. More slippers for the DR. And we have quite a few berserkers now. This is gonna mark number 5. There we go. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. Big Master not so stacked though. Honestly, this isn't the best items, this isn't the most items. Plus 20 damage is decent, but it's not completely crazy. Which managed to find level 3. That is quite relevant. Level 2 Nova. Meaningful upgrade. Second attack upgrade also for the Berserkers. JohnnyCage should really get at least 1 armor upgrade. It is so cost efficient. Amazing bang for your buck. Just a single armor upgrade. So far though it's being neglected. I am saddened to say. Everyone's choose to the gills. Full mana everywhere. Oh, Lich getting found right away. Stomp is there. Lich almost goes down. Was there last second to save him. Invo Potion was used and kind of wasted, you could say. And the Berserkers getting completely ripped apart. This is my concern. The Berserkers could die super fast and turn into a lot of skeletons. And now almost all the Berserkers are dead already. Invo Potion wasted also in the DK. Sheik wasted 2 of his Invo Potions. Stomp is connecting, but it's only level 1 Stomp. And Kodo's now also falling. Lots of destroyers in the air, a bit of wasted supply, you might argue. But lots of skellies on the ground. The Blade Master basically has to do it all himself. Blade Master has to clean up this entire army by himself. Can he do it? It's questionable. Really bad positioning at the start of the fight. The Berserkers were way too exposed, and we're not really being microed away. You need to be standing in the back, and then get pulled back when they're getting targeted. But the Blade Master still has good damage. All about the Blade. But the Catgut's Pipe for continued mana regen here is extremely valuable. The Kodo goes down, but lots of destroyers have gone down as well. It's level 3 for the TC at long last. Hero levels are equal across the board. Blade Master shows himself out of the shadows again. He's quite hurt, by the way. Frost Armor, though, as long as it doesn't get purged, is immensely powerful. Speed Scroll, Shadowhunter trying to run away. Coil finds him, and the Nova kills him. And this is looking a lot like the 2-0, I suppose. Lead for the Auric Blade. Needs to run. Coil's ready. Coil's ready. Blade is dead. Level 4 Lich. And that is game. GG. And JohnnyCage's first off race does not work out.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK taking the scenic route. Interestingly. Far out on the map. Whereas the Warden, of course, as always, will just be trying to creep as much as she can. Can be a very strong hero if you do have a good game with her, if you do get the levels in an early manner. But if you end up level starved, it's not that good. Fast tech. That's one of the big benefits of the Tet Fiend build, and the fact that you get Fiends quickly, which normally are always good in all stages of the game in the 1v1 game mode.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden also in this matchup fell off quite a bit, because nowadays the Undead can make use of the Ritual Dagger to heal his heroes early, which in the past was not the case. Attack is coming on both sides.
A player's forces
Downside
are
of the Tet
under
Fiend
attack.
build is you have very few units to do stuff with early, whether it is be aggressive and in your opponent's face, or if it's just for creeping. You simply don't have much stuff to work with early game. As you can see here, only a single Fiend so far, and you're a lot reliant on skeletons, which means a big money detonate could be absolutely devastating. We don't really have any wisps out on the map currently. Warden now about to get that level 2, and she's starting her journey to high levels. That's where she wants to get. And the slippers are nice to have. Ancient of War creeping efficiency. It's very important with the Warden. Some players even at times go for double Ancient of War, but that's not something we'll be seeing here as it would look. Oh, and Sheik, sneaky, going for a tier 2 expansion by the look of things. He's got an Acolyte here. I think it's the Scouting Acolyte. Oh, wow. Just straight up naked
A player's forces
expansion. Oh, interesting. Is that gonna work out? We shall see. He gets lots of bonus HP, by the way. That's not bad against the Warden at all, who, as we know, can make the DK her target pretty easily. Thank you, Zuron, with the resub. Oh. Expansion not scouted yet. Lich coming, Slaughterhouse coming. And Skelly sees where the Night Elf is. DK now very close to level 3. Would only need a single Dark Ranger. I mean, not Dark Ranger. Archer it is. Archer. For the level up. JohnnyCage is going to 3. Trying to get the bears. Set. Oh, that one's enough. Skeleton detonates. The Warden could chase down the DK and force the TP, maybe, but that would cost her a lot of mana. I think so far that's looking very good for Sheik. The expansion about to finish. Is the Warden going to scout it? I think she will. She's on the way, and she seems to smell that something's off. And it's going to be at least one easy Acolyte kill here. Good coil. Oh, block from the Fiend. Acolyte still goes down though. And the Warden has to blink. 2 valuable kills though on the Acolytes. This slows down mining a lot. Needs to go for Ziggurat right away, of course. And with the expansion being ready this early, I think JohnnyCage will have to either go for Bear Bust, break the expansion with it, or counter expand. And I think counter expansion isn't even out of the question. Although, of course, it would be a lot later compared to the Undead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very, very valuable Acolyte kills, by the way. Cannot be overstated. These 2 Acolyte kills were worth like 600 gold, maybe? And the Warden is coming back for more. How quickly will Johnny react? Oh, sees it right away. So one more Acolyte dead. Good harass. Very good harass. Well, I guess this time she may only get one Acolyte, which is not super amazing. And Sheik's army is still tiny. He's going to have to bring the ghouls for the defense. Scouts with a skelly, sees no counter expansion. And when and how does Johnny strike? No Nerub Tower yet. This is really risky. This looks unnecessarily risky, I almost want to say. Second, Ziggurat trying to fortify the expansion more. More fiends. She's down in the depths. Gets level 4 here. She jumped into the portals. Creeping now with the bears. No Dryads at all, by the way. There's going to be absolutely no counter to Frost Armor. And the Lich now is level 2. Oh, we got the Scroll of the Beast, by the way. When it comes to holding the expansion, this might be the perfect item. There's still no Nerub Tower here. I am absolutely amazed not to see a Nerub. Only coming now. That seems, honestly, like a bit of a mistake. Bears still creeping. That's kind of cool. And the Warden looking for more kills, trying to get perhaps level 5. Lich continues the solo creep as well. Big heal potion. Very good item. Especially against the Warden. So many Acolytes have gone down here. Oh, and the coil's too late. Acolyte still dies. And there was a ton of economic damage inflicted. Warden is close to 5. Very close to 5 indeed. Staffing downwards. Creeping one more camp. And that will be level 5. Oh, didn't go for Spirit Tower. Second Nerub instead. That seems a bit questionable. Tier 3 halfway done now. The expansion, of course, is still mining. 1,000 gold for Johnny, by the way. He didn't lose basically anything for a long time. I like the counter aggression by Sheik. There's no way he can win a fight out in the open, but he can force the Night Elf back and buy himself some time. One more level on Lich and DK would be a big deal. Same goes for the Warden, obviously. She's level 5 now, and she's on the trip, the adventure, to level 6. Seems like a sapper would be needed. Is there a lab on this map? There is no lab on this map. So no... Wait, is there a lab down here maybe? No. No lab, period. So, can't use a sapper to blow up the towers. Sheik is waiting for tier 3 to finish and then go for maybe a Dark Ranger. He's got lots of gold. Lots of gold. Would love to see more upgrades on the Fiends. 0-0 only seems certainly lacking. Black Citadel, 4 seconds away. The Night Elf attack is coming. Alchemist! Oh, yeah! Wants to go for Heal Spray against the Warden. I like the shot at the expansion. Here he's going to pick up the orb as well in a moment. Oh, and the Alchemist couldn't have come at a better time, because we have a retraining now on the Warden. Into Phantom Knives, of course. And the Necro is going down. It's going to supply block the Undead as well. And there's no orb yet, by the way. This looks like a very difficult attack to hold. Two Nerub Towers providing so much damage. Alchemist might be going down soon. Lots of damage coming out here from the Warden. The Alchemist falls. Warden looking for more kills. Oh, the bear goes down to the towers just barely. Pardon that pun. Warden has one more Final Knives. Then she's dry. The fact that there's no Spirit Tower here, I think, is a big mistake. Oh, the coil is too late. Fiend still went down, and there's hardly anything left for the Undead, but also the Night Elf is losing more. The Warden is out of mana entirely, as it seems. DK with a mana potion can heal up a little bit more with a few more coils. Sheik might just barely be holding. He's got the supply lead now. And the Warden needs to get back to heal from the Moonwells, but JohnnyCage knows that he doesn't have much time. Time is ticking against him. There's still full mining going on here from the Acolytes. The Alchemist has returned. One more heal spray is at the ready. Destroyer is now ready as well with some Deuceball. I think Sheik may have done it. Our grand final may come to an early end here. Sheik was up 1-0 already, and on both played maps here, he played really well. JohnnyCage seemed to have the upper hand at times, but in the end, no, it is Sheik apparently pulling out ahead. DK close to 4, it's going to be a big level up for him as well. The new Necro can be set up. JohnnyCage not giving up yet. He can still get a level 6 Warden. Warden is one of the best comeback heroes in the game. And she might still very much make it to level 6. Oh, and Johnny's now trying to counter-expand. But this is truly very late. Goes for Panda now. It's gonna make reaching level 6 a lot harder. But Acolytes might be easy kills. JohnnyCage gonna go for the counterattack. Force the Night Elf home. Oh, and this is difficult because the Panda's busy creeping. But also, lots of mining denied on the undead side. And it's only Mulo's falling here, I suppose. Oh, the Panda died though! To the creeps! Oh, and Johnny doesn't want to continue on with that blemish on his record. GG it is, and well, that puts a surprisingly early end to our evening today in this No Smoking Cup. The grand final here, unfortunately, ends already. Sheik on paper here with the clean 3-0. First place goes to Sheik, the undead from Russia. Congratulations. Also congrats to JohnnyCage for playing a strong tournament, making it all the way to the grand final as well. And this brings an end to our No Smoking Cup 5. Thank you very much to the map maker for giving us a new unique view at some maps and models and stuff. And big thanks, as always, to Nightmare 2077 for organizing, sponsoring, and hosting this tournament. Thank you very much indeed.